so I hope that was like awkward. Hello, everybody. Herb, nice to see you all here out tonight supporting live comedy. Thank you, Albert, for putting this on, of course. Mo, you were great. Mo! Mo! Hi, Mo. All right. So they're right. We did the spring in last month, and it was a PG-13 set. Tonight I'm going to be a little more dirty. My mother-in-law's here, and I'm sorry for this. You'll never look at your little girl the same. So I love my wife. We've been together for a while. Anybody remember being alone before they found their significant other? Yeah? I mean, I was an awkward fat kid in high school. I was so alone, I used to like work up a sweat and then I'd stick my finger in my belly button and sniff it and jerk off because it smelled like dirty pussy. Nobody else? No? Just me? Okay, well, I mean, I thought it was good, whatever. Being an awkward kid in high school, I played video games. I also played D&D. Yeah, I got some fans. All right, here we go. And I'm going to tell you tonight a little story. I'm going to try and make it quick of how comedy and D&D paid off. I used to play with some buddies, and I'd go and I'd get drunk and just high, you know, high as giraffe pussy. I was fucking blasted. And we'd go play, and it was me and a couple other buddies, and we had this one crippled kid who played with us, and we were playing D&D one night, and the girl called him, and she's like, my party fell through, I'm going to come hang out with you. So, oh my God, guys, there's a girl coming. They all quit playing D&D, and they're up front, and they're talking to her, and I'm in back with my buddy, and we're still playing at the time. We end playing and stuff, and we end up in the living room, and I started telling her jokes, you know? I was like, hopefully comedy will pay off, maybe I'll get laid. So I started telling her jokes and stuff, and it worked out pretty well. We exchanged numbers, and the next day I'm sleeping, and I get a phone call in the morning at like 9 a.m., and I'm hungover, I'm fucking out of it still. And it's her, and I was gonna wait for 3 days like you're supposed to as a man. If a woman gives you your number, you wait for 3 days, and that way, you know, you're not like too into it, but you're, you know, just enough. And the next day she called me, and she's like, you wanna hang out? And I was like, are you asking me out on a date? And she's like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, fuck yeah. If you're asking me out on a date, I am down. So we hung out and stuff, and since then we've been pretty inseparable. But I guess the moral of the story is everybody says it's easy to steal candy from a baby, but it's a lot easier to steal a girl from a crippled kid. It worked out really well for me. All you couples in the building and stuff, you gotta push your boundaries, you know, is what I'm saying. I love my wife, and we have a lot of sexual adventures. You guys talked about masturbation, and we do this mutual masturbation thing. It actually works pretty well. I'm surprised, right? And she's got great technique, and I'm like, holy shit, a girl who can give a hand job, right? I thought I'd be tugging on my body until I died, and nobody else would, you know, beating my dick like it owes me money. But she's got great technique, and so it's great, but I'm also a little scared, because either she knows what I like, or she's had a lot of dicks in her hand. I'm hoping it's the first one, but I'm pretty sure it's the second. So, you know, you got to be careful. We try a lot of things. We try anal. Anybody know what anal and spinach have in common?
Yes.
Well, if you're forced to have it as a child, you won't enjoy it as an adult. Okay? Get that out of the way right now. So the first time we tried anal, you know, I mean, I'm a gentleman. We took our time. You know, you got to tease a little bit and play and stuff. And finally, I got it in, and I'm like, how does that feel? And she's like, it hurts. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It feels great. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, you know, and we tried it a couple more times. This last time, we're trying it and stuff, and, you know, we're taking our time and stuff. And she's like, how does it feel? And I'm like, it hurts. It hurts. And she's like, no, it doesn't. It feels great. So, you know, I mean, you got to try it both ways, you know. you gotta know how they feel, I'm saying. You know, live outside of your box. Try some new stuff. You never know if you're going to live unless you try some things. Everybody out there have a bucket list? Shit they want to do before they die? That's right. All right, now let's see some hands. Who has a sexual bucket list? Anybody? Oh, fuck it list. There's a whore. So, no, I'm sorry. I love you. So I got some things on it, but we're going to talk about 3 tonight. 3 things that are on my sexual bucket list. The first is I want to watch a porn. I know every guy out there's like, I've seen porn. No. I want to watch a whole porn. Like from beginning to end, not just the first 2 minutes, you know? Every guy's seen the first 2 minutes of every porn on earth. I want to watch it for the story, the production value, you know? I think that would make me more of a man if you could actually sit through a porn without jerking off.
1 minute! 1 minute!
Is that all it takes, honey? Of course. Anyways, so the second thing is, I want to have my asshole licked. Right? Any women out there have their asshole licked? Of course, a lot of them. But any men? Any guys out there have their asshole licked? Let's see you raise a hands. Nobody? There's 1, 2. Katie, I knew you were a dirty birdie. So, I figure it's going to be like my midlife crisis thing, right? The wife will take me, we'll get my asshole waxed and bleached, clean it up real nice, we'll go right down to Inez's, and I'll have a little Asian chick lick my asshole. But it's just something that I want to kick off my bucket list. And then the last one is, it's kind of a mutual thing. Me and the wife both kind of have this. We want to fuck a midget. Anybody ever fuck a midget? Right? I know what you're thinking. They don't exist. They're like unicorns. You know, they're just fabled creatures and shit. But they're out there, guys, I'm telling you. And we figure it's a safe space because I'm not going to leave her for a midget and she's not going to leave me for a midget. You know, so it's a safe alternative for us. So I guess what I'm saying tonight is push your sexual boundaries. Do some shit you've never done, you know? Live outside the box. It's better to be that way than shut in a house or fucked up or only have one way to live, you know? So enjoy your night. Maybe go home with somebody. Try some sexual shit and get it over with and find out what you like. Thank you guys. I've been Herb. Have a good night.